You filthy fucking slut. You love this, don't you? Don't you, bitch?
The pussy this wet.
Yeah, 'cause this dick likes to create some family feuds.
Damn, I guess that security guard was locking down that pussy. Captain Paul from the Talking Shit podcast, and let's get right into it. So Steve Harvey's wife might be out in these streets beating other men's meat. Now, I think it's going to be interesting that it came from a source that might not be reputable, but I more want to discuss Steve Harvey. He has gone on some podcasts and said some extremely feminist type of comments and saying that women have value because they create life. And while the sentiment there is true, women can be valued for creating human life, does not mean they can just sit on their laurels and not do anything and that's just all they bring. Like, they're 100% value. They're worth millions of dollars just because they can spread their legs and create human life. I mean, if men could work on easy mode like that, every single man would be worth $1 million fucking dollars. That's just not life. And the problem I have with Harvey is from a guy that has had so many bad relationships, broken relationships. I think he's been married, seems like 1,000,000 times at this point. Who is he to tell anyone when it kind of comes to any dating advice? As for me, I've had relationships and I understand. Some things will go extremely well. Sometimes there'll be rough patches, but both parties need to be respected. And the problem that I'm seeing in the current dating atmosphere, which I'm so glad that I'm out of it now, is that men are no longer respected. Women do not respect men. Women think that they're owed everything in life, and that's just not how it should be. Now, I'm not one of these crazy manosphere guys that think that men are all high value and that women just gotta spread them legs and that a woman at the age of 30 is a zero value. I'm not saying that. But I will also say there is some truth to this regard, that when a woman gets older or if she has kids, yes, your dating prospect pool will be lessened because men are more attracted to young women that they can create a family with. So I'm not going to say their inherent value is zero, but I think women need to be a little bit more rational with their choices. I've seen women that are 3s or 4s want a man that's a 10. If you want a man that's a 10, well, you better be a 10 and you better fit a certain role. That would be like me saying that I deserve a woman like Shakira when no, I fucking don't. That's just the reality of the situation. And going for Steve Harvey, I think a lot of his talking points are just counterproductive to the dating world. I think he's a little bit too feminist. I think he comes off as a massive simp, and I'm not saying he's not successful. He is successful in his own right. But for a guy that can't even keep his own women in line, I mean, who the fuck is he to talk to anyone about dating? But I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Do you think Steve Harvey's wife is getting smashed? And if so, do you think he's still employed? I mean, hey, maybe Steve Harvey's into that type of shit. Captain Paul, see you in the next one.